best wrestling podcast in the world. Fact, the road-wearing, original Pete, the believing, power of positivity, keeping it Rollins, the Summit. Fact, the homicidal, the genocidal, the ECW loving, daring young creeping, Mr. No Days Off, Scott. Fact, the biscuit and gravy eating, Naomi loving, lunatic craving, the melting pot, JP, and you can bank on that. Fact, the Bailey hugging, the interrupting, the Jaeger drinking, mouth of the Carolinas, Lil Steven. Fact.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
I miss you, Darren Young. Little Steven, Darren Young, in a evening gown match with Pat Patterson. Little Steven gets a little French Canadian in him. If Jeff Hardy's going to face Jay Leno in a steel chairs match, people are just jealous because I got skills.
Here's my issue. Is it worse to get beat by one midget or three? Little Steven in a beer drinking contest with Naomi. I have this big issue with people. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Just kept it Rollins. Jimmy Hart,
Chirpwave.
X-Pac against Lil Steven in a microphone on a pole match. Anything can happen. Lightweight. If you don't want it, then don't bark it.
We're three-man band. That's horrible. I don't want to make you look bad.
You're fired, sir. When you want to hear me mess up, they're in Radioland. When you want to hear me not mess up, I did not know that. Wow. Wrestling with Attitude. When you want your beer, awesome.
Welcome back to Wrestling with Attitude. Of course, I am the Summit of Wrestling with Attitude. The Summit. Joining me today is Lil Steven. Hey. And welcome all our Periscopians. Okay, the question was asked, who should face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam? Somebody said it should be somebody dominant today. Tell me somebody dominant in WWE right now that could go against him. Roman Reigns was really the only guy I could think of that is there right now, because he's the guy. Besides that,
And don't say Ambrose. Please don't say Ambrose. I'm
Samoa
sorry.
Joe, Lesnar, or Corbin. Lesnar or Orton or Corbin?
I don't
think Corbin is ready yet. Now, I could see if Paul Heyman turned and joined Corbin and then go against Lesnar, maybe. But I don't think Corbin's not ready yet. Y'all ready for Corbin to be in the main event?
I'm not.
I'm not arguing anybody's facts. I want to know why you think Corbin is ready to be in the main event.
I don't think.
Are you watching Periscope?
Yeah, I don't think he's ready yet. That's the issue. He's had one really rivalry.
The smoking some.
What? Make it a handicap match against those smoking Samoans?
I really want to know why everybody. I like Corbin, but I just don't think he's ready yet. Versus the Beast versus the Wolf. I like that.
I mean, I like the idea. It's just, here's the thing. I've only seen Corbin in one rivalry, and I'm sick of seeing the rivalry right now with him and Ziggler. He needs another rivalry before he faces Brock Lesnar. Now, if they could shove in another rivalry for until Battlefield, until after Battlefield, maybe then. But I don't know, man.
Yes, the Smoking Samoans is the Usos and Roman Reigns.
No. He gets his own category.
Oh, does he? All right. You ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on, man.
All right. Well, anyway, let's get into this week's Raw. I know you didn't like it a lot.
Yeah.
No. Can I get through it before you make the?
Oh no, I'm not gonna. I'm not even
before
gonna
you
rant
make
on
a
that. I didn't mind it. It's just, I wish people would not Facebook post Raw in roughly 25 seconds. Because literally, someone did that on Facebook.
No, Sean did.
Yeah. Thanks, Sean.
And listen, the best part of Raw was beat up John Cena.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even on there.
Well, it shows you it wasn't that great.
Dude, it was amazing.
You just hate John Cena.
I don't hate John Cena at all. Okay, I hate the character in the ring, John Cena.
Anyway, they were from this week's Raw was from Columbus, Ohio. WWE locker rooms having a 4th of July.
Oh no, another bromance Cena.
No. Trust me, it's not even close. The Vol villains come out singing. Food fight breaks out once again. Listen, is anybody tired of the whole food fight thing in the back? I
mean, I was tired of Kevin Owens having the Lay's potato chips.
Oh, stop.
That was real stereotypical towards us fat people. Thanks.
We like potato chips.
Yeah.
That's what you done ran on?
No.
All right. But no, I didn't like the opening.
Because he has to prevail over the WWE. Yeah, that's fine, but when you have
we
to
could make DVDs from it.
Yeah.
Who do we real fast? Who do we think will be general manager of SmackDown? I'm gonna go outside the box. Who did I say a couple weeks ago? I say William Regal. Why not?
Yeah.
I think Regal would be the best choice because he's done such a good job with NXT. Why not?
Yeah. So who do you?
I'm gonna go with Regal. I know it probably won't be, but I'll go with Regal. He is the man's man.
I would love to see Heyman.
Heyman would be.
I always loved Heyman on SmackDown. He made SmackDown watchable at that time.
I'm going to tell you, it probably won't be Regal, but I'm going to go with Regal because I like Regal and I thought it would be good.
I'd love to see Heyman. I don't want to see Stephanie. That's the one person I don't want to see run SmackDown.
What do you mean he doesn't look like general manager potential? He was general manager before.
Yeah, he was.
And he did a good job.
He actually
as
did
general
really
manager.
good as a GM. I like William Regal. It's just I don't
Do
see
you not
them...
remember Kiss My Butt Club? Where you think it started?
Yeah, it actually started with William Regal.
Yeah. So, anyway. All right. Well, there's some names we think that's going to be in SmackDown general manager. We'll see if it happens. Then we have Rusev versus Titus O'Neil for the U.S. title. Rusev wins with the accolade.
Yeah, I heard about that. Everybody's been voting, or everybody's been wanting Teddy Long.
What?
As SmackDown.
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't want to see
I
the
don't see-
6-man tag matches anymore, man.
If I see
tired.
another 6-man
Or
tag
an 8-man
match,
tag match, player.
player.
Like, I'm tired of all these, matches. Welcome back, fella.
Yeah. Don't forget we are Periscopian of the week right now, Mr. Can Light or...
You're right. You're right, Mr. Incognito. He had his chance and he blew it.
Yep.
He
did blow it.
Did.
And no, he doesn't need it. I'd rather see Vicky Guerrero over him.
I would.
Or Johnny
And
Laurinaitis.
I'm not... no offense to Vicky. I love Vicky. I love her character because she's one of those people you love to hate. I love Vicky, but I don't want to see... Because I thought Vicky was done.
Paul Heyman, I would be good with.
Because I thought Vicky was done. She doesn't need... I feel like she's done with wrestling in her career. I really do.
Don't do Jerry Lawler.
Why Jerry Lawler?
Do you know what we would see every week on
We
10?
can't right now. Jerry Lawler's technically
No,
suspended right now.
he's back this week. He's back on SmackDown this week.
I mean, he's really making it hard for me to get that It's Good to Be a
I
King
like Kurt
documentary.
and Eric. They're both good fits. Either one of them's good.
Kurt Angle will not.
He won't be general manager, though.
He's coming back to wrestle if he comes back to the WWE.
It won a couple matches. I don't think he'll do that. He was general manager before. I don't think he'll do it again. Eric Bischoff's a better choice, I think. But anyway, we have Rusev and Titus.
Oh, what? You didn't like the match?
No.
It was such a great match.
Johnson Coachman. Here's the problem
I
with
would love
this.
that, actually.
Here's the problem with Rusev and Titus O'Neil. We know there's no chance for Titus O'Neil to beat Rusev. And if you watch SmackDown this week, Zack Ryder now says he should be in the match. So in 2 weeks, 2 Raws from that. No, next week's Raw. Next week Raw, it will probably be Zack Ryder versus
Good.
Rusev.
Zack Ryder goes in
Oh,
there.
and Zack Ryder's got a new theme song.
Does?
New entrance song.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't
It's
like
a
you.
remix, probably.
I don't like you anymore, Zack Ryder.
Uh,
You can't change that.
and then the Raw moment of the week was Social Outcast dressed as the Minuteman came out
Yeah.
versus Enzo and Kaz. Enzo and Kaz ends up winning. Can we take the three of them back? Just
Why is Enzo and Cass going against Social Outcast right now? This is the second week.
They're not.
No, I know.
We'll talk about it later in the
Yeah,
show.
but what I'm saying is, you got nothing else. You had nothing else for those 2 weeks
Who was there? Who were they going
for
to
them
fight?
to do something than freaking Social Outcast.
They should. I agree. No, they should move. They need to move on. Social Outcasts should be redone. Do something.
It
else
can't
with
be
them.
redone.
Take the
You
Wyatt
need-
Compound promo. What about the Wyatt Compound promo?
I don't like it.
Oh, okay. We'll do that later. If you're a fan of WWE, you can go to w.com and draft people.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we're
do
doing that.
What did you think of the Wyatt Compound promo?
I didn't like it. I don't like this whole brainwashing thing. I know what's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Who joined the Wyatt family a few years ago? Oh, that's right. Daniel Bryan. And then what happens? He turns on the Wyatt family.
It wasn't a brainwashing.
No, but this one's going to be a brainwashing thing. That's what's going to happen. They're going to break up the New Day, and then the New Day is going to come back and be redone, reborn. Like, it...
It's the New Day. It's supposed to be.
I know,
reborn.
but this is stupid. These are your
It can
tag
prove a lot.
team champions. And if they make the Wyatts the tag team champions, they have lost it.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. You got a rivalry with these two. Because listen, you can still do the 3-man group as the tag team champions. And you can do a rivalry out of this. This could be a very good rivalry. This could be a way to build Bray Wyatt back up again.
It could be.
It could be a
You're
good
right.
start where you put him, and he doesn't have to be the tag champs. It can be him and it could be Strowman and Rowan. And he could be the Xavier Woods of the group where he talks. And then when come around to the Rumble or somewhere, he can start going for the world title.
Yeah. I mean, I miss Harper. I know we're not going to see Harper for a long time.
Yeah, he got injured pretty bad.
Yeah. But because I always thought Harper and Rowan were a good tag team together. When they faced the Usos for those belts, they were good.
Well, we'll see where it goes. Should win WWE title. I want him to win it, but they need to build him back into that guy again. And this is a step in the right way.
But I think with this gimmick, he just can't win it.
he can win it. If you build him as the face of fear again, he can win it.
But he really has to be the face of fear.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But this could be a start to have him be the face of fear again.
I don't know if he's leaving the New Day, but
I don't think he will.
I think what's going to happen, you're going to see him with the Wyatts like one month, and then something's going to they're doing something.
If you take Woods out of New Day, he's going to be buried. All right? He's not that good in the ring right now. He's new in the ring. He can't be on his own right now.
Yeah.
If Bray Wyatt can't be on his own, he definitely can't be on his own.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods is not there yet. So don't take him out of this group. Don't take this group apart yet. The New Day, you don't take apart yet. It's just you can't. These guys aren't ready to be singles guys yet. But you never know with WWE. But moving on. Then we had what?
You mean to tell me Kofi Kingston's not ready to be a singles wrestler yet? Mr. 9-year running?
Then you got Charlotte and Dana Brooke come out. Sasha comes out. Sasha beats up Charlotte. Dana saves her. That was great. I'm glad they put Dana Brooke with Charlotte.
No, that's good.
I think it's perfect. Where's Luke Harper? He broke his elbow?
Shoulder.
Yeah, he tore his shoulder up.
He's going to be out for almost 12 months, they said. Almost a year. So.
Yes, they should. The question is, and we'll go more into it, should the club recruit more members and become more like NWO? Yes, but don't go too many members into the club. I say you add one more person, that's Finn Balor, that's it.
I say you add a few, but you need I think you need a mouthpiece on it.
You got a mouthpiece. It's AJ Styles.
You need another mouthpiece. Sorry.
Finn Balor.
Finn doesn't really talk, though.
Are you serious?
I mean,
how much NXT you watch?
Finn doesn't need to talk. That's the
no,
thing.
He doesn't need to talk. You said add a mouthpiece.
But
are you saying add a Paul Heyman type?
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm not talking a wrestler. They need
there's
a manager.
There's a rumor that they're going to add Luke Gallows' wife, Amber Gallows, who, if a lot of people in Charlotte, North Carolina area, she used to be Amber O'Neal. She did a lot of independent stuff. There's a rumor she might be in WWE. We shall see.
I'd be all right with that.
Kevin Owens should join the club.
See, Owens to me...
You could do like an independent type of stable with Owens and Finn Balor and Styles.
I was going to say Owens is kind of like... Well, I don't want to say kind of like the lone wolf, but he's got to be on his own. Owens can't be in a group.
That's not true.
I don't want to see him in a group.
He was good in the group they had at PWX here. But I would... I
like him. Yeah, he's good by himself, dude. He doesn't need to be in a group.
Right.
Later on, him and Zayn can have a tag team. It's
actually,
cool.
If I was in WWE, I would actually turn Zayn heel and have him and Owens and maybe another person as the All-Canadians.
Jericho. Dude, do the Un-Americans 2.0.
I love Austin Aries. I think he should be SmackDown Raw.
Un-Americans 2.0.
Ryback has
Christian can be their manager.
Ryback's been released from the company. Christian, stop it.
And Lance Storm could come back and be another manager. He's a great talker.
All right, you're done. Moving to the next segment of the show. Bobby Roode in the draft. Absolutely.
Yeah. Better be. Oh, no more Ryberg.
No more Ryberg. Ambrose wins in the next match he had. Miz versus Ambrose. Ambrose wins. Rollins comes out. Rollins versus Ziggler with Ambrose on Spanish commentary, which was great. If you didn't catch Ambrose on Spanish commentary, it was great.
I did.
Huh?
I did.
It was great. Rollins wins with the pedigree. He gets on top of the announce table. Ambrose hits dirty deeds on Rollins on the announce table. Listen, say what you want. These two are great together. Mm-hmm. I just wish the third person wasn't in this match.
Oh, who, Roman?
Reigns. Yeah. Raymond Reigns needs some work.
You got to have faith, dude.
Now, I'm going to say this. At Battleground, if Roman Reigns doesn't come back as a heel and just demolish everybody, WWE has screwed up. And I don't mean he has to win the match. I'm just talking about he's got to beat people up.
They already said they're not going to do that, though.
Mitch makes a surprise return.
No.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. So you don't think Roman Reigns comes back as a heel?
I thought they said they were going to use it as like a they were going to use it as a storyline from now on.
They probably won't, but they should bring him back as a heel.
They should.
And because if he comes back and beats everybody up, he doesn't have to win the match, but he leaves an impact. No pun intended.
There wasn't any pun there. He wasn't part of Impact. I don't know, man. I want to see him as a heel. He needs to be a heel. But you're not going to have him and Seth Rollins both be heels. You can't. I mean, you can. But I don't...
Dummy, yeah.
What do you mean, dummy? Yeah. You can't have both of them as heels.
Who?
You cannot have Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins both be heels.
You could.
Because they're not on the same page.
You could.
That's why Roman Reigns is a tweener. They're using him as a tweener. He's Randy Orton of the day. That's what he's turning into. You keep saying he's the John Cena face. He is not. Because all of his promos...
Who?
Roman Reigns. Because all of his promos have just been like...
No, he's been to John Cena today because they're pushing him to be the ultimate face. You still ain't seen that heel. You haven't seen anything. Orton, the reason it works for Orton, okay, what did he start out? He started as a heel, as a face, heel, face, heel, face.
Yeah.
He's so over, he can be anything.
He can be whatever he wants. Yeah, I know that.
And Ambrose could be anything because he's so over.
But Ambrose is...
But it works more as a face than it does as a heel.
Yeah, but...
And if he was a heel, he could go against other people.
Yeah.
Dude, you can bring other faces in. It's
I'm
easy
not
to
worried
make
about
a face.
that. I
Or
ain't
it's
worried
easy to
about
bring
that.
somebody as a face.
But it's just, I don't see them putting Roman as a
Probably
heel.
not. Yeah,
They
you're-
just don't
I
want to.
In my statement, what I said, they probably won't do it anyway.
Yeah.
Then we have Vicky Guerrero comes out. Vicky gets taken off stage by security. Big Show's backstage with his team, giving him a pep talk. Vicky backstage with Ziggler. He says he has never seen her before. Then we got Breeze Dongo in the VIP lounge. The Golden Truth versus the Evolved Villains. Golden Truth wins with the solid gold. Okay. All right, I got to play it. I wasn't going to play it, but I have to play it now because it's horrible. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of Evolved Villains, but really, you have them lose to Golden Truth on Raw? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Where's your shining stars? Better yet, why are they not losing to not Enzo and Cass? Why not have other people against them? Why not have social outcasts against Golden Truth and have them lose? Because nobody cares. But the Evolved Villains, you actually were trying to build into good tag team wrestlers, and because you gave them a title shot. They lose, and now you're doing nothing with them. This is a problem with the WWE tag team division. You have no division. Now, Golden Truth will probably get a title shot at some point. Breeze Dongo is in the VIP waiting. And, Scott loves the Evolved Villains. They're better than Breeze Dongo or Golden Truth.
Not lately, I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it lately.
Golden Truth. Come on, man.
Hey, man, they're good.
No, they're not.
They got a theme song.
You're full of it. You're full of it.
Okay, if you don't, I will destroy that if you don't.
No,
stop.
you're not going to. That's
Yes,
my
I will.
new soundbite.
No.
But anyway, then we had Darren Young with Bob Backlund back the vignette. I'm gonna say I'm ready to see something else from Darren Young and Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund gives him the right to use a chicken wing.
Yeah.
Which is good. Can we please see Darren Young other than backstage in a food fight? This is what I said a couple weeks ago. We have seen vignettes for a month now.
Yes, they are. The vaudevillains are becoming the Ascension.
That's the problem. They're becoming the Ascension. You got the shining stars that should be jobbers, and you're using the vaudevillains.
Yeah. And we haven't seen them wrestle for a few months now.
Where's the number one contenders match for WWE Tag Team titles?
There's none.
There's not one. Where instead we got Enzo and Kaz fighting the jobbers of Social Outcasts instead of actually having a number one contenders match against the vaudevillains. Anyway, Cena comes out. The club comes out. I say what you want. This was the best AJ Styles promo to date. They say they wake up, everything they do, they beat up John Cena. They got hashtag John Cena going. If you have not seen the internet, we don't get we don't get IC title really.
Nope.
No one understands the Bob Backlund story.
What do you mean no one understands? It's a playoff trump.
I know. No, I understand, but they're not doing anything with it.
No.
But the John Cena thing, if you have not seen Beat Up John Cena, his hashtag everywhere.
Make Darren Young straight again.
That's good. That's good. I loved it. It was great. It was a great promo. Even Carl Anderson had a good bit. He said, I'm going to go home, eat with my wife and my hot, sexy wife, Asian hot, sexy wife, which he does have one. Every bit of that is true. And then I'm going to beat up John Cena. It was great. Say what you want. It was a great promo. You didn't like it.
I didn't hate it.
Okay. Then the Enzo and Kaz comes out to save John Cena. At Battleground, it's going to be Enzo and Kaz and John Cena versus the club.
Okay. I should be excited about this, or
You should be. It should be Cena versus Styles too, but they're going to save it for SummerSlam.
which is fine. I mean, but it better end at SummerSlam. I feel it needs to.
Right. You know what would be good? Yep.
The crossface strudel. Ugh.
No, it would actually be good if actually the club, if Enzo and Kaz actually joined the club. That would be kind of good. I know it's not going to happen.
That wouldn't, no.
I know it's not going to happen, but imagine if they turn on John Cena at the pay-per-view.
I could see them turn on John Cena. I'd be okay with that.
They won't do it, though.
But I could see that.
They're so over.
Okay, so they can still be over and turn on John Cena. The people don't care about John Cena.
No, they do care about John Cena.
No.
Still.
But what I'm saying is people are going to boo John Cena whether he's Super Cena or gets beat up. I mean, come on. You said it yourself. Everyone's doing hashtag beat up John Cena.
Because it's something different.
Yeah. So I don't think anyone would really care.
A couple weeks ago, we saw the same type of promos that we've always seen against John Cena. This week, we saw something different, and it's good. Me and JP Melting Pot talked about it. You got to keep the club this type of group where they beat people up, but they kind of have a little comic to it.
A little bit, yeah. Well, yeah, they don't care about Roman Reigns either, but that's a different thing.
But I thought it was very good. Then we had, do you have anything else to add?
No.
Right. Becky versus Summer. Becky wins with the disarmor. I'm not going to talk about it. And Becky's great. New Day comes out.
Match.
New Day comes out. Wyatt family on video. They talk about next week going to their compound. Then we had the 16 men elimination match.
Teddy Long
Team
had
USA,
everything to do with it.
Team USA versus the Team Multi-Nation. Team USA wins after Ryder pins Sheamus.
Here was my thing. You could have took out a few of those people and put in some others like, I don't know, maybe Rusev, maybe
Rusev had another story.
maybe the Caribbean, the Shining Stars that are doing nothing
Shining
right
Stars, sure, but you couldn't put Rusev in there. You couldn't put Rusev in there.
now. Well, I mean, it was just...
Rusev had a story against Titus.
Yeah, so you could have just put Titus on the
No.
American side.
We've talked about this on the show, though. We don't like it when they cross stories.
But it was only a one-time thing. They only did it because it was on July 4th. So that would have been okay to me.
But no, this would have been July. They did it because of July 4th opening.
Yeah.
Because Rusev came out right after they got done with the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then they had a match. So
Yeah.
that's the reason you had to do that. I mean, because that's your Russian guy, so you had to do it.
And you could have done the Shining Stars, even though Puerto Rico is technically part of the United
Oh,
States.
stop it.
But still.
Anything else on Raw?
Nah.
Nope. All right. SmackDown. Jerry Lawler is back on SmackDown this week, in case you didn't know.
Okay.
Dean Ambrose comes out with his world title. He's on commentary. Seth Rollins taking on Jey Uso. Seth Rollins beat Jey Uso Zack Ryder defeated Sheamus. Then after the match, he said he wanted to challenge Rusev for the title, the U.S. title. Rusev cuts a promo in the back, dismissing Ryder as a challenger. He says he will defend the U.S. title on Raw Monday. Becky Lynch is on her way out for a match when Natalya attacks her from behind. Natalya beats her down at ringside and put her in sharpshooter. I love that Natalya's got that mean streak and everything else. What?
I like it, but I don't know. Like, if we're going to see anything about it, then yeah, but I feel like they need to do something with her and Charlotte, like put her and Charlotte together. Like, put her with Charlotte and Dana.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because I don't, like, she's not going to go for the title anytime soon.
Yeah.
But put her with somebody, because I feel like going against Becky is not helping Becky right now.
No. Then we had Enzo and Big Cass came out, talk about saving John Cena on Raw. They were going to stop the club. The club came out. They threatened to beat up Enzo and Cass. AJ Styles versus Enzo in a match. AJ won. Enzo took a horrible fall after catching himself on the ropes on a suicide dive. Almost got hurt again. Chris Jericho's backstage wearing his scarf. No, he's backstage looking for his scarf when Kevin Owens walks on the screen wearing it. They exchange words and everything else. Kalisto takes credit for throwing potato salad on Maurice. This sets up a match between Miz and Kalisto. The Miz beats Kalisto. Sasha Banks does an interview backstage, gets interrupted by Dana and Charlotte. Dana versus Sasha was set up for Raw. So on Raw, you'll see Dana and Sasha. Then we had Sami Zayn beat Chris Jericho on SmackDown.
All right.
So, and then Kevin Owens beats up Zayn and hits a pop-up powerbomb to close out the show. So, there was your SmackDown review.
All right.
Sounds about the same.
Yeah.
So, anyway, moving on from SmackDown. NXT, I know everybody can't wait to watch it. Make sure you check it out. Let me see. Anything else on TNA? A couple other news stories real fast, and then we'll do What If. TNA makes an offer to Moose of Ring of Honor. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Not bad. He needs some work, but he wouldn't be bad. And then the story of the week, kind of me, Bret Hart rips Triple H saying he can't wrestle. He couldn't tie his boots.
Does someone want to get back in the ring?
I just think Bret Hart, come on, man.
That's a shoot. I mean, I don't even think that's. Come on, Bret.
Yeah.
You really gonna say that?
Mm-hmm.
Idiotic.
Brock Lesnar is on the cover of 2K17, WWE 2K17.
Yeah.
And we also, if you didn't read, there was a story we posted on our Facebook page. There's a guy that used Enzo's quote in his yearbook. He said, "Thank Mom and Dad and Vin. It was fun 4 years. I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that." Enzo Amore. I love it. Wish I used that as my quote. What? It's great, man. Come on. You got anything else?
Nah.
You good?
Yeah.
You're being quiet now.
I know. I don't know why.
What's wrong with you?
I'm good.
We got to talk Mr. Candlelight?
No.
All right. Let's go into what ifs.
Nasty. Nasty.
What if? What if? What if? What if?
Too dirty to clean my act up.
All right. This week's what if. Did you say you had one? I got one, definitely. What?
I mean, It's kind of a what if. So I've been watching again like 2003, 2004, 2005 Raws, and Simon Dean comes out 2003, 2004. And I was thinking, because Chris Masters comes out around the same time, what if Steven tweeted an apology? That'll never happen. So what I was thinking was, what if Chris Masters came out with Simon Dean as a product of the Simon Dean system? Would you think it would have helped Chris Masters and Simon Dean's characters, or not?
Do I think it would help Simon Dean's character?
Yeah, both of theirs. Or do you think the way he just came out as the masterpiece with the...
Do I think it will hit Simon Dean or help Chris
both.
Masters?
Like,
No.
no?
No. And listen, I kind of enjoy Simon Dean's little character, but it wasn't going to work.
No, it wasn't going to work. But I just thought like that would be kind of cool. Like, you could be this if you use the Simon system. And then I liked it better than I would have liked that better than the Master Lock challenges. Come on, they were so stupid. He would just get fans from the audience, and then then Shawn Michaels basically beats him, and then the Master Lock is stupid.
All right. Well, I've got a good one here. What if New Japan would have went with Jim Hellwig that was their second choice for Big Van Vader instead of Leon White? White was Vader. Hellwig was Ultimate Warrior. New Japan actually wanted to go with Leon White first, but say if they went with Hellwig instead as Big Van Vader.
I don't think it would have worked.
Why not?
Well, Vader worked because he was just this big guy. He wasn't really even like muscly or nothing. He was just a big guy that did a moonsault, and he looked dominant. Ultimate Warrior, yes, he looked dominant, but it would not have fit the character. Ultimate Warrior didn't look like the ultimate domination type. Vader did. Vader looked like he could dominate anyone in that ring. And he looked scary. He looked gross. He looked sick. Ultimate Warrior didn't look like that. I don't think Hellwig would have worked, man. I just don't think that. Do you?
It may have worked for a short time. I don't think there would have been longevity.
Yeah.
If you remembered Ultimate Warrior, there was no longevity. You had the Ultimate Warrior had a great couple of years. Mm-hmm. But really, altogether, how many years did you have the Ultimate Warrior? 5?
That's why I give...
Yes. If NWO didn't form, they would have closed their doors. WCW.
That's why I give Vader a lot of credit, man.
If he kept his racist remarks to himself, our show would have great ratings.
No, it wouldn't. You people wouldn't be here right now.
What do you mean, you people?
You know exactly what I mean.
Oh, God.
And really, you're that guy that's got to go, what do you mean, you people? Come on, man. Haven't heard that one before.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm used to it.
No, but I got to give a lot of respect, though, to Vader. He might not have done a lot in his career, but think of how many memorable matches that guy has had. Think of how many people he's faced. Think of how many, I'm saying, if Ultimate Warrior did it, he would not, like you said, would not have that longevity. It just wouldn't have worked. Vader just fit the part so well, man. What?
Where's Stephen hated Harlem Heat?
I love Harlem Heat. They need to go in the Hall of Fame.
They are.
No,
One half of them is in it.
Yeah, well, no offense. I don't want to see Stevie Ray go in by himself, but he will.
Most likely. But anyway, you don't think so, huh?
No,
Vader.
No, and it might just be because I don't like Warrior, and I thought that. I mean, and this is no disrespect to Ultimate Warrior. I thought Ultimate Warrior, his character was a good character. But I think it only worked for him. If you had anyone else as the Ultimate Warrior, I don't think it would have worked.
Right.
I don't think it would have.
All right.
So,
All right. Well, there's my what if this week.
I like it, yeah.
I wanted to ask you that, see what you thought. Let's go into this week in wrestling history.
okay.
Of course, this week, I was trying to remember the one earlier. Bash at the Beach, 20 years ago now, it was born. 20 years ago, yep. July 7th, 20 years ago. Actually, yeah, 20 years ago, 20 years ago today, Bash at the Beach NWO was formed. 20 years ago. 26 years ago today, WCW NWA presented Great American Bash. Sting beat Ric Flair to win the world title,
Okay.
the NWA world title. Let's see. 13 years ago today, Booker T defeated Christian to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Don't read it. Don't read it, Mr. Candlelight's horrible.
No, I'm sure.
20 years ago, James had hair.
Actually, that was about 25 years ago. You can say that. I shave it off so I can.
Sean actually had one. He said, what was it, 13 years ago, I think he said, Lex Luger slammed Yokozuna?
Yep.
Wow. That's awesome.
On the carrier. 8 years ago. No, I'm not reading that one. Forget that one. 19 years ago today on Nitro, from Macho Man takes on La Parka, or who he thinks is La Parka. It was actually Diamond Dallas Page. If you remember that episode, it's actually a pretty good episode.
I remember.
It was a pretty good one. Anyway, that's this week in wrestling history.
I'm going to start watching the Nitros here in a minute because now they're all on
I know.
the network.
Everybody should watch that. Let me see if I can find somebody's music that's been requested. Probably the last time you hear it.
What music?
No, so anyway, you were saying you're going to watch what?
Yeah, I'm going to watch the Nitros because apparently Nitro, all of WCW Nitro is on the network now. So you can watch all of them to the final Nitro in Panama City.
All right. That sounds good. So, I mean, we're not going to go into that this week. All right. You got anything else?
No.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Don't forget, next week. That's right. It'll Rumble. Next week, we will have the draft for SmackDown Raw next week on the show. And more in depth of who we think will take over Raw. I mean, SmackDown. You're listening, watching Wrestling with Attitude. What?
Listening and watching.
Have a good week.